save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Well, I got to catalog some stuff today. I got to catalog some packages, and I got so wrapped up in my last rant there, my last crazy thing there, that I didn't realize that I forgot to open a package. I was like, I got 3 packages open. You guys are probably like, 1, 2. This guy can't count. Yeah, I had 3, and now I got 3. 1, 2, 3. Once again, okay, because I got one that I'm sitting on from the last video that I should have unboxed. I should have opened up, but I was like, I got so caught up in my rant that I totally left it here, and I closed the whole video, and I was like, should I go back and sit back down, and should I start a whole new video again? And I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. But I'm trying to keep my videos a little bit shorter, so I'm gonna get right to the video there. I'm gonna tell you movies and memories, my friends, and whatever's in these packages. There's a reason behind it, and I'm gonna share my reason with you. Cause I gotta listen. I was told by when I was teaching the preschoolers used to tell me, I literally sit there and tell me, man, you got a story for everything. You got a story for everything. Yes, I do. I got a story for everything. And this comes from L. Clark from Hinckley, Illinois. Yeah, I buy my blue. Listen, if you haven't watched this channel before, I think of my movies as core memories, like that movie Inside Out. Okay, when I buy a movie, there's a reason for it, and then I file it on a wall, and then whenever I grab that movie, it's almost like I get a electrical rush down my arm. It's like, I remember this and this and this and this and this, and it gives me a memory. First day my daughter was born, I bought a movie. First concert I ever went to, I bought a movie. When I got married, I bought a movie. I have a movie for every single like really core. Like we go on a trip, I gotta buy a movie. I go to a concert, I gotta buy a movie or a CD or whatever. And I usually buy it while I'm waiting for the stuff to start, the concert to start, the movie to start, whatever it is, because I want to remember it. Because my memory, yeah, as you get older, your memory starts to go. But these are like core memories, and it's kind of cool that I can grab that and remember. My wife's not too good at it. I'm like, hey, you remember the first time we saw this? She's like, no. I'm like, no, this was this. It's just a weird thing. It's a weird thing with me, but that's what it is. These are my core memories. Okay, so let's see what this is gonna trigger. Now, sometimes these are movies that I haven't seen yet, and I'm just buying them just because I haven't seen them before. So granted, there might not be a memory yet, or there might be a reason behind it. So we have a little here, and it's a copy of Oliver. Yeah, Oliver. Yeah, the musical there. Please, sir, can I have some more? This is the winner of 6 Academy Awards, including the Best Picture. Reasoning why I bought this. This is it says a timeless, vivid, and joyous entertainment which will delight audience for years to come. I agree with that. Now, if you have never seen Oliver before, get your hands on it. Just get your hands on it. Listen, if you are a movie buff or a movie person like me, like a movie hoarder or a movie nostalgic guy, you got to see Oliver. And the reasoning behind me getting this, now I already own this. Is actually an upgrade, and I'm going to tell you a reason why I upgraded in a second. My son was in the Oliver play. Was my son? Yeah, my son. My son was in the Oliver play. Was he in the Oliver? Wait a minute. Wait, not. That was my 2 daughters. And maybe my son. I don't know. I'm trying to see. There's where the core memory goes. I'll find out from them later, and then that will help me out with the core memory. But they were in a play in middle school, and they played in Oliver. And I want to say it was my 2 daughters. It was definitely my two daughters. I'm not sure if my son was in it, which he's probably going to kill me for that. He's going to be like, oh, I guess my pot wasn't big enough, so you can't remember if I was in it. But I know my 2 daughters had 2 songs in it, and that's why I remember. Wow, I could be totally wrong about that. I set this whole thing up with movies and memories and everything like that, and now my memory has been shot from that thing. So now I'm going to have to ask them when they get home so they can refresh it, so that way I can remember it. But anyway, this is actually a 4K. So that's what kind. I'm not like I said. I keep saying I'm not a 4K guy, but yet lately I've been buying a lot of 4Ks. Why I've been buying them? Because this is not just a 4K. This is the 4K and the Blu-ray digital. Okay, so I was like, number one, I guess this thing came in like a big, what's the company that made this thing here? Is it going to say it on the side of this thing? Is it Columbia Pictures? Okay, so this, if I remember correctly, this was part of a big Columbia Pictures box set. And so for some reason, people are breaking up their box set. Now, it had this in it, had stripes in it, I believe, with Bill Murray and oh wow, oh that's bad, that's bad. Ray from Ghostbusters, not Ray from Ghostbusters, Egon, oh dang, that's not good. That's not good. Spangler, Egon Spang. I can think of his name from Ghostbusters. I can't think of his name in real life. And he passed away. And I was a big fan of his work. Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis. Good. I didn't have to look it up. Thank goodness. I was so worried that I was gonna have to stop and Google this thing, because that would just bother me all day. Harold Ramis. Yeah, Stripes. Okay, it's part of a set. So I saw this, and this one was going cheap, but Stripes is still going for quite a bit of money on the set. But there's reasoning behind this. There's a reasoning behind purchasing the 4K. So if I open this up, oh, man, we got a Lucy. I hate when we get a Lucy. So when we open this up, we have the 4K and the Blu-ray. Now, here is the reason why I bought this. The DVD that I have actually has it's a DVD, but it's weird. It's a weird DVD because it has literally I think it's a 15-minute long intermission in between it, and it came with the CD soundtrack. Now, I don't mind that it came with the CD soundtrack, but the 15-minute intermission in between it was a little odd. I don't know. I don't know if they do that in here. They might do that in here just to give it that nostalgic feel, which is fine. I'll let that slide. But the picture quality wasn't that great on the DVD. It was like a really low end DVD. I don't know what company put it out, but it wasn't that great. But it also didn't have any bonus features. So this thing comes with some special bonus features, which are probably only available on the Blu-ray, as always, because that's what they do, and that's the reason why I felt like I needed to buy the 4K Blu-ray. It wasn't for the 4K. It was because I wanted these extras, and I wanted them on Blu-ray. And it has commentaries with film historian Stephen C. Smith. Now, I'm not going to do that. I have nothing to do with that. It's fine. Jack Wild screen test. I am interested in that. Jack Wild, if you do not know, is the kid from HR Puffin stuff, okay? Which I hope I'm getting that right. Yeah, and I would like to see a screen test from back in the day. I think that's kind of cool. Behind the scene featurettes. I'm down with those. Meeting Oliver, meeting Fagin, the locations of Oliver. That I was looking forward to, because I love me some location videos. I love me some Sean Clark. I love me some Grim Life Collectives. I love me some location stuff, okay? Sing-alongs. I don't know necessarily I'll be singing along, but I possibly, if I wanted to sing along, this is the disc that's gonna help me do that. Dance along. So now we might be pushing a little bit. I don't know if the wife comes home and I'm singing and dancing to the songs from Oliver. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm maybe not. I don't know. And theatrical trailers. So the wife could possibly come home, and I could possibly be dancing around the house going, "Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family." That could be me. That could be me. I don't know. Did I sounded like somebody there? I don't even know who that was. But that's available on 4K, and I did get a good deal on that thing. I got to tell you, it was more than I would normally spend, but it is a 4K. Okay, so I did pay, I believe it was $16 and change for that used from somebody, but it is the Blu-ray and the 4K, and it did come from, it is like exclusively to that set. So I was happy that somebody did break up the set, and I'm dropping things, and I'm dropping more things. That wasn't nothing. Don't worry about that bottle of whatever that was. No, it wasn't. It's actually a bottle of Kiss Army root beer. Okay, that my son got me from his last trip. That actually was 2 bottles. Kiss Army root beer and Monkey's banana nut soda. Yeah, that's what that was. That was when he went on his trip to someplace. He went away. They brought me back that gift and then knocked it over. All right. Let's see what's in here. This one is from Ryan Clough from Tennessee. Tennessee. What happened to those guys? Are they still alive? What's it? This is a thickie. This is a thickie. Okay, so we got the shrink wrapper here. Wow. We gotta go at this thing with kid like gloves here. Whoa. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Clough, or whatever it was there, for wrapping this for me. It is a now I know this is being available on 4K, but this is not going to be a 4K upgrade for me because I'm perfectly happy with this. I'm happy with what this is. This is Dress to Kill by Brian De Palma, a Criterion. It's a Criterion movie, yes. Yeah, normally you buy the Criterions from the Barnes& and Noble, but because I am a poor folk who do not work, I get my Criterions used from the eBay, okay? Yeah. Why, you ask? Why did you buy Dress to Kill? I don't know anything about this movie except it stars the girl from RoboCop. Before she was the now, I hope I'm getting that right. Is it the girl from RoboCop before she was the girl from RoboCop? Brian De Palma. Are you gonna give me some names here? You're probably not gonna give me some. Yeah, maybe you will. Maybe I don't know. Angie Dickinson. Hey, Angie Dickinson. She was in Celebrity. That celebrity show there. Michael Caine. Oh, I know some Michael. Nancy Allen. It is Nancy. Nancy Allen. Yeah, she's the one from RoboCop. And I saw a trailer for this thing, and I'm like, it's like one of those suspenseful Basic Instincts slash that movie there with Madonna that I can never remember what the heck the name of it. Body of Evidence. Body of Evidence. There you go. It's one of them, and it's a Criterion collection. So therefore, if I open this up, the Criterion collection comes with the disc, and of course, it comes with a lovely book, a poster of some sort. Hopefully, this is a PG. Oh, it's not a poster. It's a pull. I guess we don't get a book in this one. We get a big long thingamajiggy here, and there she is right there. There's Miss Lewis from RoboCop right there. Yes, and it's one of these suspenseful type thriller movies there, and it's available on the Criterion. And I wanted to get is this the Blu-ray? I want to make sure because last time I ordered the Blu-ray or something, I actually got yes, it is Blu-ray. I ended up getting the DVD and not the Blu-ray. I was a little upset about it. But yeah, Dress to Kill. If I've never seen it, So if you have seen it, please comment below. Is this going to be something that I am going to enjoy? The trailer piqued my interest. It did remind me a lot of those kind of thriller movies like a Basic Instinct and a Body of Evidence. That's what it reminded me of. So I was like, yeah, I'm on board with some. I don't know so much about Michael Caine though. Michael Caine don't really take me as a thriller type guy or whatever. I kind of find him to be a little humorous. Maybe it's because he's from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. This thing I ripped the top off. I don't even know why. So it's gonna save me from whatever there. It's a copy of okay, a copy of Saturday Night Fever, the director's cut. Yes, yeah. I got Saturday Night Fever director's cut with John Travolta. That's what I got. Yeah. Why? Why do you ask? Well, number one, I'm not overly excited that it's the director's cut, and I think it's only the director's cut. Luckily, I do have this on DVD. I believe I did do some research and checking, and the only way you can get, and I hate when I kind of hate when they do that. The only way you can get this on Blu-ray is in the director's cut. Now, granted, director's cut is the way the director wanted you to see it. But sometimes the way the director wanted you to see it and the way that it was shown in the theaters, there's certain things that should have been cut. There's just things that they should have cut out of the movie, and there's a reason why they cut. They cut it for time, or they cut it for whatever. They cut it because it made the story a little bit long. And I'll tell you, my son, to go a little while back, we ended up watching Friday with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker, and all that's available on Blu-ray is Friday, the director's cut. And I done boxed up my Friday, the DVD, because I upgraded. So I was like, there's no reason for me to have the DVD out in the open. I can put the DVD away, and because I upgraded to the Blu-ray. Now, like I said in the past, there are Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, CD, movies, stuff, hoarders, and then there is me. Okay, now you might be a hoarder, but I'm a hoarder that don't know what I do. Listen, if it's not a super title, I have no idea what I did with you. And if I upgraded you and I put you in a bin somewhere, the bins are not labeled. They are not marked. I have no idea. There's literally probably about, I have to say, easily 20 bins. I have 20 plus bins of DVDs because I upgraded from DVD to Blu-ray to 4K or whatever it was. So once I upgrade them, if they come with the DVD Blu-ray combo pack, okay, I usually put them in a bin. I'm like, there's no need for me to have that, but I won't sell them and I won't trade them in. I won't get rid of them. Want to know why? Because I did that with my VHS tapes, and I've been kicking myself ever since because for some reason the VHS tapes have gone up in value. Some people wish they still had their VHS tapes, and I literally had thousands of VHS tapes. I had walls and walls of VHS tapes, and I traded them all in at my local FYE so I could start changing over to DVD format. Big mistake, big mistake. So I'm not gonna make that same mistake with my DVD. So and I'm glad I didn't, because when I put on Friday, my son's like, "Why is the father going into this big long speech that's not funny anymore? It was funny for like 10 minutes, and now all of a sudden he's gone into like 15 minutes. And it's not funny anymore. Do you have the DVD still?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got the DVD. Where is it? I don't know." So I ended up having to order another one. So now I got 2 copies of Friday somewhere, and I got 1 copy right over there. So I put it back on the shelf right next to the Friday, the director's cut. And the other one is in one of the bins somewhere in this house. Okay, but so I checked on Saturday Night Fever to see if there was an upgrade to Saturday Night Fever, the director's cut without the director's cut, the regular version. And I wanted to see if it had the 2 versions. Sometimes they do that. That's what they should do with everything. You should always get the option of the regular cut or the director's cut. I don't know why that they do that. Where you, especially like this is an old classic movie. This is a movie that people have grown to love. Why wouldn't they put the original that you saw in the theater back in the day, or the drive-in or whatever, to give you that nostalgia back? Well, there are people completists like me that want to see the director's cut, but is it really that necessary? I don't know. It does have commentary by director John Bedham, 70s Discopedia, Catching the Fever, Back to the Bay Ridge, Dance Like Travolta with John Cease. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one, because you're going to be seeing me dancing like Travolta. That's going to be me. Deleted Scenes and Tony and Stephanie in the Car. I haven't seen this in a long time. But I got to tell you that they have R-rated. It does say R-rated and unrated on the back of this thing. And when I checked the thing, it said it was just the director's cut. But why would it have 2 ratings? Wow, okay. It doesn't say that's odd. That's very, very odd. Wait a minute. It said, check this out. Okay, so when I did my research, it did not say this, but it says 1977 color theatrical, 118 minutes, and it says R-rated director's cut, 122 minutes. R-rated. 122 minutes unrated director's cut. So I do get both versions in there. So upgrade. If you got the originals, I got Saturday Night Fever and Urban Cowboy and everything, and the picture quality ain't that great. So now I'm going to recommend, if you are a Saturday Night Fever John Travolta fan from back in the 70s or whatever, upgrade. You get the theatrical and you get the unrated on there. I'm so glad it didn't say anywhere on Amazon. It didn't say anywhere on the eBay listing. It didn't say anything on Macari. I looked this thing up. I did research. And it did not say anything on it about having the 2 versions on it. So now I am super excited. And it says rated and unrated right there on the disc, and special features. And yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna put in the theatrical version. That's what I usually do. I always watch the theatrical version first, especially if I'm gonna watch it with my wife, because she can't handle the director's cut. Okay, she can barely stay up for the theatrical version. But I don't even think she's ever seen this movie before. So I'm gonna sit down and watch the theatrical cut version with her. And then what I'll do is a couple days later, I'll put on the director's cut and see what the difference is between the 2. That's what I always do. That's how I run things. If it's me and I'm alone by myself, I'll watch them back to back. I'll be like, okay, I'll put on the theatrical version, and then I'll put on director's cut. I'm like, okay. And most of the times, I'm not overly impressed with the director's cut over the theatrical version. I'm kind of like, yeah, there's probably a reason why they cut that stuff out. I will tell you that there's a couple of videos that you should get the director's cut, only because it totally changes the movie. There's a movie called Empire Records. Now the theatrical version is superb, okay? Flawless, perfect, awesome. You watch the director's cut, it totally changes the movie. So there is some stuff that if you put the director's cut on, it's like watching the movie for the first time. So if you're that much of a completist, you want, like I'll tell you, in the case of Empire Records, I own that I think 3 times I have the regular cut, director's cut, and then I upgraded to the Blu-ray. But what happened was the Blu-ray was only the director's cut, and I was like, they did it. That's one of those things like I was complaining about. They didn't give me the theatrical and the director's cut. And to be perfectly honest with you, I love the theatrical version of it better than the director's cut version, because I think the additional stories kind of just, it's an overkill. It was just, to me, I thought it was an overkill. So with that saying, my friends, I want to thank you once again. I want to thank you once again for stopping by and watching my channel. I want to thank you for subscribing. All my subscribers out there, I love you. I love you. I love you for sticking in there and staying subscribed and subscribing to my channel and ringing that bell and hitting that like button, all that fun stuff you do, because I appreciate it. It brings me much joy to see my subscriber count go up, and this channel would not be a channel if I didn't have people watching it. Okay, and over 85,000. Wow, you know what? That's a thinker for me right there. I had 85,000 views on this channel. 85,000 people have watched this channel. I never in my whole life would have ever fathomed the fact that that 85,000 people would sit down and watch me talk about my crazy life, my crazy collecting, my videos, my CDs, my toys, and all that stuff like that. I never would have imagined in a million years that 85,000 people would sit down and take the time to listen to me rant and rave and talk craziness for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. But you guys have done it, and I applaud. Wait, slow clap. I'm gonna give you the Lucas slow clap into the fast clap type thing. Yeah, there we go. 80s clap. You get 80s clap from me. 80s clap. That's what you're getting from me. You get 80s clap. Slow clap to fast clap. Thank you very much. listen, and with that said, my friends, I will see you later. You should have saved me some.